The newest, baddest Cub at Sun and Fun this year, the Patriot Aircraft. All right, well, I finally made it out to Sun and Fun today, a little bit late in the week, late start, but stopping over here at the Patriot Aircraft booth. They just brought this thing to life in the last couple months. If you remember back, a few months back, we visited Don and Ron Wade up in Alabama, and they were working on this very project. The classic Cub is pretty much a household name in the aviation community today. With its high wing, great visibility, and traditional tailwheel configuration, it's still an extremely popular airframe that most pilots and future pilots dream to fly. There are many versions of the Cub available to us on the market today. Let's see what sets the Patriot Aircraft apart from all the rest.
Shall I get an airplane to go?
Come on,
you order a plane or a pizza?
You can get a plane to go, no questions asked, right here at Patriot Aircraft.
It's free if not delivered in 30 minutes?
Of course. All right, good morning, folks. Welcome to Saturday here at Sun and Fun. I'm here with Brian with the Experimental Aircraft Channel. And like I say, I'm Don Wade. This is the Super Patriot. This is something that we had talked to y'all about a year ago, year and a half ago. We've been working on it for quite a while, and we've been keeping it top secret. But here it is, here at Sun and Fun. This is the debut of this aircraft, and it is really a special airplane. We want to show you more about it, so if you got time, kind of come along with us. The Super Patriot was really founded, the reason we decided to do this airplane is for three main reasons. One is we wanted a low wing loading. So many airplanes out there nowadays, what they've done is they've increased the size of the engine, but they hadn't increased the wing, and so the wing loading it's heavy. Airplane doesn't fly as good. We wanted something kind of like an early Super Cub. The second reason is we wanted something that was pilot friendly. And the third reason is we wanted something that was mechanic friendly. All those things meant a lot to us and all the inspirations to this airplane. You know, the fit and the finish, you know, you've seen us when you saw us on the 50th anniversary airplane for the EAA for Oshkosh. We do that, that's one of our big things. But having a nice airplane is one thing, but having a functional airplane is really the main thing for us. So, starting with the fuselage, you know, again, it is a Super Cub, you know, design, but it's an evolution of the Super Cub. So many different features are offered in this airplane that'll just blow your mind. You got to come see it. And if you go to our website, patriotaircraftusa.com, you'll see a lot of the things. And of course, you're going to see it on the Experimental Aircraft Channel when you get through this interview. But just starting with the airplane itself, it's a 4130 chromoly steel, welded frame when you get it from us. The wings are built, but it's a 14 rib wing. It's not the 18 rib wing or 19 rib wing. It's got the square style wing tips on it so that we have more surface area on the tip. The ailerons are pushed further out than a normal Super Cub. We got 90-inch flaps on it versus 66. So a lot of things on the outside of the airplane you'll just notice right off the bat. So let's start looking at some of the other stuff. There's some B-roll footage you'll see. Like on the bottom, right under the tail section, we got a huge triangle pan under the belly. So now you can access everything in the back of the airplane. So it just makes it convenient from that standpoint. If you go to the cowling of the airplane, the side panels come off, the belly comes off, right underneath the pilot comes off, under the co-pilot or your passenger, if it's your lovely wife, that comes off. All those things make it where now you can work on the airplane so much easier. It's nuts and worse. Have you ever tried to lay on your back and work on your electronics under the dash? You ain't got to do it on this airplane. The other thing is all the interior panels come off with Velcro. So when you pull all that out and get ready to do an inspection, now your main clusters, you can easily see all those so you can make sure all the weldments are still good shape. Every inch of the fuel line can be inspected. And I don't know if you've ever had a fuel leak, but when you have to try to dig in behind something to try to get to where the fuel leak might be, you don't know, not with this airplane. Now you can see everything. So it really makes a huge difference. That's where that mechanic side of it comes into play. We've got other inspection covers even on the wing, so that now where the pulley is, it goes to the flap. Instead of the two little small inspection rings and you got to put your hands up in there and you feel like you feel like a doctor trying to do surgery. Now you don't have to. We got a nice big inspection panel, easy to get to everything. So it's really, really neat from that standpoint. Pilot friendly. Man, I've heard this weekend so many people say when they look inside the cockpit,
this airplane, it's flawless. It flies flawless. It's rather delightful on the controls, and it doesn't do anything funky. It actually doesn't really break in the stall or anything like that. It's just a really good flying airplane, and it's kind of pilot friendly.
Flies like my Cub, essentially, but it's more powerful. It's a heavier airplane than mine is, so that was a little new to me, but it still performed the same, if not better, than the Cub I have now.
My name's Cameron Simmons. I'm, for right now, head demo pilot of Patriot Aircraft and in charge of sales in the Oklahoma area. I'm out of Tulsa, and I have 9 years flying experience. Mostly tail draggers and bush aircraft.
My name is Jaden Newman. Right now I'm flying corporate for Southwind Global Aviation out of Mountain Ridge, Kansas. I'm living in Heston, Kansas. I've got about 2.5 years flying experience, half tailwheel, half jet.
all right, here we are at the front of the airplane. One of the key features of this airplane really makes it unique is this cowling. When it comes at you, it has that aggressive look. So we designed the airframe around really this cowling. We wanted to have something that was just unique. Even how we did this airplane, we wanted to make sure we had good airflow in the engine so we could have good cooling. So the design of the inlets and everything is all about that. And of course, carbon fiber, man. Carbon fiber is lightweight. This cowling, before it's painted, weighs 10.5 pounds. I mean, it's just amazing. Quarter turn fasteners. So now this cowling by yourself can be pulled off in about 5 minutes. Then when you put it back on, it takes a few more minutes because you got to hook all the scat tubes and stuff like that up. But one of the main features of the airplane, but it really improves the cooling, so now you don't have to worry about overheating an engine. The other thing that we want to talk about is this suspension system. Man, Acme has got it.
We are partnering with great companies like Dynon Avionics at Dynon.com, Airtech Coatings at AirtechCoatings.com, AviNation Youth Magazine at AviNationUSA.com, the Aviators Clinic at AviatorsClinic.com. Take a moment to go visit their websites at the links found below in the description of this video. And visit our website at ExperimentalAircraftChannel.com for events, our video library arranged in easy-to-find playlists on specific topics, affiliate products, aviation merchandise, and so much more.
All right, folks, one of the cool things on the airplane is we were able to partner and work with Acme shocks, Acme suspension systems. But this new titanium landing gear they got, man, it's a game changer. This system is so light. It's nearly 2 to 3 pounds lighter than a standard gear, but it has the steps in it. It has the cross braces in it. It really is a nice system. Highly recommend you guys look at Acme when you want to do your new gear legs. And of course the new shocks that they have. Man, it's like landing on a cloud. It's amazing. You can drop this thing in from 5 feet, literally, and it doesn't want to bounce. And it's really a safety thing. If you're ever going down the runway and you're bouncing around, it's kind of kicking you all over the place, you could lose control of the airplane. I'm telling you, these shocks make a big difference in comfort and safety. All right, folks, we're going to do the fat boy technique on the Super Patriot. We're here at Sun Fun on Saturday. You need to come by and see what's going on, but we have a young group with a CAP here today, and you know, we're showing them how to get in these small airplanes. So I'm Don, owner of Patriot Aircraft. Here we go. You ready? And that's the fat boy technique.
The Patriot. Is it worthy of joining the ranks of one of the most popular designs in history? You decide. We have comments turned on for a reason. Tell us what you think about this new aircraft. And Don is going to tell you how you can get more information on his new airplane.
explain to everybody how they can get into one of these. What are your offerings right now as far as how to build one or whatnot?
What we have here at Patriot Aircraft, we have a Builder's Assist program available on this airplane. You could come up to our shop, build this airplane literally in 9 weeks. So next available order time frame is August 1st, and you could come in here, build the airplane with us, have you in and out, and you'll all be good to go. All right, and for the pricing on this airplane, because there's different options you can have, contact us at patriotaircraftusa.com. Be glad to get back with you, set up demo flights, whatever you need, but mainly talk to you about what your options are and what your costs are.
All right, and speaking of flights, if you look back, I'll put a link up here somewhere. We actually went flying in that sweepstakes plane a while back in the beautiful yellow plane they built. And I just want to say, from being in person to see this aircraft, these guys really do a great job on fit and finish. And the paint, I think I'm going to take some lessons from you guys on painting, because the painting is just amazing. But if you'd like to see a video on this thing in the air, going for a flight with Don, give me some comments below. Let me know what you think about that idea.
Thanks for watching this week's episode. Remember to hit that like button, consider subscribing, and hit the bell notification so you don't miss a single episode. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.